Okay, I'm going to tell you why this glue is so special. It's called the Last Glue. I'm going to do this in a couple different segments, but I'm going to first give you the pitch that I do because this stuff isn't sold in stores. It's only sold online and at festivals and gun shows and things like that where you can give a demonstration. The reason why is because it's pretty amazing. All the other glues that you buy from Home Depot or Lowe's or Walmart, JB Weld, Gorilla Glue, Loctite, all these different glues, all your crazy glues or your super glues, dry out as soon as you open them, because they use air as their catalyst. The Last Glue uses the absence of air, and that's why it's so special. You actually have to get rid of air in order for it to bond, but that's also why it doesn't dry out. Let me give you a little demonstration. This is a rubber O-ring. I'm going to cut it in two like this. We're going to put one little drop of glue. Now this drop will stay liquid today, tomorrow, a month from now. It will never dry out until you deprive it of air. It's an anaerobic process. Just push the two ends together just for a second or two. Doesn't take very long. And usually what I do is I have somebody pull on that O-ring in front of me. But as you can see, I'm pulling as hard as I can and it does not come apart. And you can also see how many times I have cut that O-ring and glued it back together. This is polyurethane coated vinyl. Normally it can't be glued, it has to be heat sealed or stitched. It's used for boat covers, car covers, grill covers, slats for outdoor furniture. One little drop of the Last Glue, you press the air out of it just for a second or two. And usually I have a person pull on this as well. As you can see, it is glued together. But here I'm going to pull on this as hard as I can. I'm going to actually do this. It does not come apart. It's amazing stuff. It bonds in an instant. Now what happens if you have a hole in something? Let's say you have a leak in a water pipe, whether it be PVC or copper. It's spewing water out. What do? Well, first thing you do, obviously, is you turn your water off, you dry off the pipe, and you lay the Last Glue down. But the problem with that is the glue is going to stay liquid until you can get rid of the air. But how do you get rid of the air from something that has a hole in it? That's when you use the Last Fill. The Last Fill is a catalyst. It's like JB Weld on steroids, but instead of 12 hours to cure, in 1 second, it cures, bonds, plugs that hole. You can put 500 PSI through that pipe instantaneously. This stuff glues anything to anything in a second. It glues copper to polyurethane to PVC to PEX to steel. It glues glass to glass, metal to metal, wood to wood, stone. You can use the fill for porous materials like stone. It glues wood to wood. It glues metal to wood. It glues metal to metal. Different concepts here. Let's see, with the fill, I put a hole, I drilled a hole in this cup. I don't know if you can see it there. And I laid down the glue and the fill and the glue and the fill, and then sanded it down with a little Dremel and some emery cloth, and it completely filled that hole and made it as smooth as glass on the outside. You can actually drill and tap by laying the glue and the fill down, and you can put a thread into a piece of wood if you'd like. You can fix gas tanks, leaks in gas tanks, gasoline, brake fluid, things like that, flammable things, oil, don't affect the glue at all. The value in the glue, you can even put a handle on your favorite drinking beverage if you'd like. The value in the product comes from how long it lasts. If you refrigerate this, and I tell people, put this on the shelf on your refrigerator door behind your ketchup bottle. It will last 8 to 10 years. It doesn't dry out. So as long as it's refrigerated, it lasts 8 to 10 years. It's amazing stuff. Now it doesn't work on cloth, fabric, wool, or linen. And that's for Dawn, that's why I sent you the Mighty Mend It. That's another product that I sell. And that works for any cloth material. But for anything other than cloth, this stuff works great. It bonds instantly. There's no need, to do anything other than to keep it in your refrigerator. It lasts a lifetime. So that's, if you have any questions, give me a call, but that's the basic gist of how it works.